Hi everyone, welcome to a new project, Same Paper Collaboration. This is a collab that I participate in with Stmpgrl, who is Paige, the last day of every month. And the object of this is to work through our 12 by 12 paper pads, not the smaller ones. So we have a different collab for that this year. So we started this last year and we're continuing this year. I'm going to be a little late posting it. I will be on the 31st. I just won't be early morning like I know we try to do, but we don't really have a set time. So it will be on the 31st. Anyway, I hadn't showed you what I decided to use. So for this month, I picked out probably what was one of the very first paper pads I ever bought, because I just started paper crafting in January 2017, planning in 2016, and then true paper crafting in 2017. This was one of maybe 2 or 3 paper pads I bought right at the beginning, and it was a hot buy from Michael's, and it was called Love You a Latte. Now I had used some of this. I had 40 full sheets left out of 48, and then also I have these pieces that are large, so I counted them as like I don't know, what would you say, probably about 2.5 more sheets, full sheets, if you count these all together. And then I went through the pad and I and I had some cut-aparts cut, but there was still another full sheet of these sentiment type things and little picture cut-aparts. Plus I had some left that hadn't been used, like about a half a sheet worth of these. And then there were 2 sheets worth of different labels, and I went through and I cut them all out. And then there were actually, in this pad, which I have no clue what I'm going to do with this yet, 6 full-size sheets. This one says Good Morning Sunshine. Together we make the perfect blend. That one I think will be easier to cut up and use. And this one as well. This one I don't know, because the words are all over them. Unless I cut, I might be able to cut just certain words out. We shall see, but I have 2 of those. So I have 6 full-size sheets, and unfortunately this is not a double-sided paper. And then all the other ones, which is about 31 of just like patterns, you know. So let me just show you. Oops, this way. All right. So we have this. That one's sort of like mermaid scales, but in coffee colors. Swirly coffee. Oh, I forgot to bring my coffee cup up with me. This is gold foiled words about coffee. I like that one a lot. And that one's, now I know I used some of that on different projects before. Gold foiled dots can be used for just about anything. You know, one of these was a scrap. And we have stripes. Donuts, I know I have part of one of those used, part of one of these used, part of one of these used. Coffee stains, I don't think I used any of them. No, that one I had pulled out, but I hadn't used it. This I know I used some of because I have scraps of it. And then there's this one. Oops. And the gold foiled roses, which, wow, that's really pretty. So that is what is left of this pad, and I wanted to show you before I dig any further into it. And then I had some scraps I sort of categorized into small bits. You know, clearly I used them for things already. And then these were tucked in there, and some of these, like these, were not part of this paper pad. These were stamps I had done from something I don't think I'll be using. And then these, I don't know, I could maybe just get strips out of, but you see I used them for die cuts. So and I think this was a Recollections paper pad with neutral colors in it. And then there were even smaller little scraps, which, you know, this one I can use some of. This one's probably going to go in the trash unless I get a little circle or two out of it. And this I might, it looks like I was fussy cutting cups out and stuff, so we'll see what I do with that. But that's it. That's what I have to work with. And that one. So yeah, I have all my cut-aparts cut out and my scraps set aside, and now I just have to make. So I will come back and show you what I make for January. Don't think it's going to be a lot this month. Hi guys, I'm back. I have been going through my stash to find stuff that might go with this project, right? So I remembered I had this house mouse stamp that looks like that says coffee, and this sort of coffee cup with them eating a cookie, and this little mug is called Warm Cup. So I thought I could use those. And then I have this row of washi, which I thought I could use some of. This definitely is coffee cups and coffee beans, and this is coffee to go and coffee cups and things, and then donuts. And this is different color coffee cups, so that will probably work. I know in my planner stickers I have lots of stickers that say but first coffee, right? So then I went through my stamps and dies, not including Stampin' Up, and this was one of my first purchases for stamps and dies also, I think. One of, not the only. It's been used, well loved, because I probably used it with this a lot. So it's coffee cups and hot cocoa, and it's called, coordinates with Love You a Latte. So I guess this is Love You a Latte. The dies coordinate with Love You a Latte. So I have those. Those have been used. I don't believe I've ever used these. Oh yeah, I have. The Cottage Cuts ones. Tea and coffee and hot cocoa. I don't even know where they are exactly. This is a teapot, so I probably won't use that. I have this never used. Fiskars. Latte Love. Definitely this, and coffee beans and things. Okay, the die for that is on the back of there. Still in the packaging. And then I have this sweet shop thing, which I've never used, and it has the word, big word, coffee. Right now, please, first. And I like the little coffee cups stacked up. And then also there's donuts and cookies and treats and things. And then there's dies that coordinate. Probably with both. Yep, this is the one that goes with the sweets. And this is the one that goes with the coffee. Sweet stamp. These are sweetstampshop.com. And it's called Coffee Town and Do Not Forget. And then my favorite things, I did use this quite a bit, I know, the coffee and tea, because actually one of these pieces of paper has that word cut out, so I'll definitely be using that at some point. And then, I found this. I don't have any coordinating dies, but these cups are a nice size. It says Fueled by Coffee. This is Bow Bunny, which I'm guessing was gifted to me because the thing's rubbed off, but I'm guessing it was a Tuesday morning stamp. Okay, so I have those, and then I didn't realize I had all this stuff. One of my pre-order purchases, which I'll talk about in Amalia, my update with Amalia's Crafty Goals tomorrow. I had pre-ordered 3 of the new Stmpenda stamps. Well, guess what? I was priding myself so much because I didn't order one that had cute kittens on it because I figured I had enough kitten stamps. Yeah, well, I ordered a coffee stamp. You're the cream in my coffee. Coffee is a hug in a mug. I want someone to look at me the way I look at coffee. There you go. And by the way, my coffee. This is my second one today. Better latte than never. Espresso yourself. Decaf coffee only works if you throw it at people. If you are not coffee, chocolate, or bacon, I'm going to need you to go away. Aw, that would be mean to send to somebody. Take time to smell the coffee. I like that one. And then there were two other non-coffee. One is sentiments and one is a floral with sentiments. So those were my bad thing for January. And then I picked out two other washies that just sort of look like they went. Actually, I'm going to stick them over here with my washies. And then I went through my sticker drawer. And at first, I had these out. I think someone just gifted me these recently or something. I'm not sure, because they were out already. I also found this embossing folder that has like to-go cold and hot coffee cups. And then this came out of my sticker drawer, guys. Oh my word, what was I thinking? So I have this, which it has teas on it, but it also has one that says I love coffee, and this says coffee. This only would be used for this, I think, and I think I did that. Oh, and I have two of these. No, I don't. They're different. I think I have two of these, though. Maybe not. I think I had another one. I have another one of these, but I'd already used this. And the rest of it's not really coffee related. This one, however, is all about the coffee and tea. So coffee. This is tea. This could be coffee and coffee. You know. This is definitely all about coffee and tea. So this one still has the coffee thing on it. And then I have donuts. This one's open. I have three other ones as well, not open, so I thought maybe I could use that. I have Doodle Pops. I bet I have a Doodle Bug collection that has coffee. I bet I do. I haven't looked for that yet. I'll have to do that. Here's another one of those. Isn't that the same as that first one? Yes, there we go. It is. Then I have this, it's Sticky Sweet Stamp Shop. Go ahead and color me. Coffee pot, coffee cups, you know, you get the idea. They're to color and put on cards or whatever. This is really tea time, so that doesn't belong. And then I thought these Dollar Tree paper tape stickers, some of them, the colors would go, so I brought them out. And then this one's all about coffee, and I have three of them. So I don't think I'll be using all of these up, but I certainly can use some of them up, which will help towards my use up your sticker goals too. And now I feel like I have to go look through my my bling and my paper collections, 12 by 12 collections, because I'm pretty sure I have a coffee collection. Now, maybe I won't use these and I'll hold them to use with that collection, because that'll be another time, right? And probably not back to back with this. So anyway, I'm pretty sure I have some bling coffee cups by Jolie's or something too. So let me find those and I'll come back and show you them too. Yeah, just getting started, guys. Just getting started. So I found these coffee cup gem stickers, and I thought I had two of these. This is already open, so I'm going to show you what's open that maybe I can finish. So I have those, but then I didn't have those again, but I had Recollections kind. Probably I got on sale, and it has similar like teardrops and wood coffee cups, but then it has these green ones. Don't know that I'll use the green ones, but you know what? St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so maybe I can use the green ones for that and almost finish them. These I use some of. I think this color, these two colors here would go well with coffee, so I doubt that I'll finish those up. These definitely are coffee colored. Double dot mocha jewels. Yeah, there we go. And this is open, and it's called La Creme. I don't know, there's a date on there. And then I thought maybe the yellow ones here, although that's a stretch. And I thought maybe these strips, because they sort of have a gold, they're like a linen with a gold, and I thought they'd bring out the gold in here. So those are open things. I also found the other washi that had some pink in it that sort of goes with those others. And then these pink gems, because there's pink in here. And then these are pearls and flatbacks, both, and some gems. And they're in cream and peach and, I mean, ivory and peach. And I don't know about using those, but we'll see. And I also thought maybe I could use a gold library clip or two. These are Stampin' Up! Just Retired. And then some things I've never used. I have these dazzles in gold. So maybe with the gold foiling. I have these gold and silver Doris sticky back gems. Gold and silver. I have these pale pink jot pearls, which I really like because it has tiny up to big. And then I have a new pack of double dot mocha jewels. So definitely I want to finish the one that's open already first. See this one, which I don't know why that's, oh, I guess I cut it some off and I don't know. Anyway, I have a full pack of them too, so I definitely want to use up one of these. So these will be last resort after I use those others. So, oh, and these donuts, these felt sticky donuts, which I don't know where they came from. Brother and Sister Designs. Hobby Lobby. They came from Hobby Lobby. So I have a pack of different donuts. And of course I have those donut stickers. So I have a lot to play with. So like I said, I don't think I'll have a lot done this month to share with you, but do come back. Okay, I have a couple things done. I'm going to take this out of the way. I don't have much done, but I actually used the paper scraps that I had, big scraps, in this design. See, I still have a little bit here left, not much. So I used this design, but I had to make a hot cocoa, I think it was called. Yes, hot cocoa memory decks for a swap. So here's what I used. I used Cottage Cuts this die. Now this die is all together and it has all these bits that cut out. So I used a scrap of this dark brown paper, and then I had in my stash this which I never had used, this Tonic specialty paper, A4 handcrafted cotton papers, but it's got this, I got it to use more like snow or something, but I thought, well, that might work for, look like the marshmallows on the top. So I did that, like the what do you call that stuff? Whipped cream and or marshmallows. But it cuts out the whole everything, like the cup again and the hearts and everything. So I used a couple hearts that I had in there from cutting something out before. I used some of these shaped hearts to look like the steam. I had to fix that one a little bit. This is a donut sticker out of the stickers I showed you. This is a piece of ribbon, which is Affray, which I actually just opened, so that won't be being finished. The doily is Doodlebug Design paper doilies. I think I had bought them online in 2019. And I got them in like 3 colors, but this one seemed to go good. And this is a piece of the Dollar Tree sticker washi. Hang on. So here's the donuts. They are Sticko, and I think they're at, or they were at Walmart. And I used one that had pink and brown and whatever in it. And this is the paper tape stickers, they're called. You do have to glue them, guys, because they don't stick real good. And then these blings are out of this little jar of blings I have. And you know how I said I was looking for a washi that had pink in it, and I found it? Well, I can't find it now. I already lost it. Oh my gosh, it's here. I just can't see it. So that's the front, and then this little, one of these 2 dots came out of the donut. Probably both came out of donuts, but I don't know which one came out of what. And then these hot cocoa and hot chocolate, they actually are out of a, here it is. I have a Winter Wonderland. I actually have a Snow and Cocoa paper pad 12, but it's 12 by 12 and I don't have any of the stuff that goes with it. But this Winter Wonderland by Simple Stories had hot chocolate and hot cocoa words on this sheet. And I also used on the back, you'll see I used 2 alphas out of there. So I just backed them on some scraps of the papers and bumped the cup, and these are bumped up on dimensionals. And I think that's about it. And then on the back, I used another little scrap. Here's some of the hearts out of that puffy paper, and one that I had in there. And some of this washi. Now I know this came from Target. It's in, it's called handmade washi, and it was in where like the, what do they call that? The spritz or something? I forget. Anyway, it's not in the dollar spot. And I did put a half a doily there. This is another scrap that I had, and I fussy cut out this cup, but I left it with the heart there on, and I wrote my info on the inside, so she'll have that, and just tuck it right in there. So that's the Memory Dex card. And then I figured I'd send her a card. Oh, and what I did is I cut this out twice with these Heidi Swap, this die here. And I think I got this at scrapbook.com, but don't hold me to that. So then, so let me get rid of this. Oh, I cut this out twice. Once on an index card, which is what I was showing you, and I put the lined part down, and once on the, up when I cut it like this. And then I just glued it together with the paper. Okay, so I think that's it for that one. And then on the card, I decided to go through my Housey Mouse stash. And I had this, I didn't realize they had Christmas hats on, Santa hats. But it was called Cling Sharing a Sip. And so it looks like hot chocolate to me, so I thought that was cute. Now, I'm not crazy about the color I use for their hats, but oh well. I didn't want to use red. This is, here's the paper. I backed it on Stampin' Up's Early Espresso. This Warm Wishes and this little cup on the inside are from the Lawn Fawn Love You a Latte. I used this little cup, this little happy face, and the Warm Wishes on the front here. This is cut out on a 1.5 inch circle, which barely fit. And then to back it, I just cut another little strip of the scrap paper and rounded the corner edges there. And then these, there's 3 little pearls, and they were out of, I had to open a pack. Yes, I did. I don't know what I did. Okay, they are. They're out of these Jot stickers, so I just used 3 right here. A tiny one and 2 medium-sized ones there, because I thought they went with the paper. As well, the cup has Wink of Stella. Okay, I used my Stampin' Blends. The mice are in Light and Dark Crumb Cake. This down here is Bronze, which I didn't do a great job on. These are Light and Dark Rococo Rose. I used for the marshmallows and for the fluff on the hats, I used my Stampin' Up white chalk marker. And this is Bronze. The hot chocolate is Bronze. This is Light and Dark Flirty Flamingo. And their skin and tail and feet is Light and Dark Petal Pink. And I think that's all the colors there. Yeah. Oh, this is not Bronze. I'm sorry. This is Light Soft Suede. And this in the hot chocolate is Bronze. And then on the inside, I just took another piece of the scrap. I had this scrap of Whisper White, and I just stamped that little mug on. Light and Dark Flirty Flamingo, Bronze, and the white chalk marker again. And I stamped that little smiley face in Early Espresso, but it got a little fuzzy on the edge, so I took my marker and tried to fix it a little bit. It's fine. It'll be fine. So that's all I have for this month. I was running behind, but I have a whole list of things I want to try making, you know, here and here, with this 12 by 12. So I think February I'll have a lot more to show you, so I apologize to Paige, But I spent so much time on my 6x6, I didn't have a lot of time. In fact, I just did this yesterday and today. I worked on a little bit. So anyway, those are my projects, and these will be going out. I have to get them actually in the mail tomorrow anyway, for a swap on Polly's Pretties on Facebook. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.